most important things to remember when starting to officiate a wedding is creating powerful closing remarks. We want to keep this section brief and to the point and drain the primed and ready-to-party atmosphere out of the room. Tune in with Maria Romano's new episode of True Love Knots as she shares the things you should know when closing a wedding ceremony.
Hi, everybody. Maria Romano here from True Love Knots. So today the topic is how to close a wedding ceremony. That's right. What to say when you are closing, when you are completing the wedding ceremony. As you know, I've been a licensed minister here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Gosh, going on 13 years. I can't believe it. And I've officiated well over 4,000 wedding ceremonies and climbing. I hope to hit 5,000 this year. That's my goal. And I want to share with you some information. You know, the reason I share this information with you is I made so many mistakes. And you know what? If I can save you the embarrassment of some of these mistakes, that would be great. And as you know, if you're interested in learning how to officiate wedding ceremonies, or if you want to amp up your wedding ceremony, head over to my website. I've got some courses for you that might really make you feel more confident and at ease when you complete your first ceremony. So you've been asked to officiate a wedding ceremony, or you've officiated ceremonies before. And it's important that you remember the closing remarks are just as important as the opening remarks. And why it's important, because the closing remarks is when you're actually, I call, dotting the I's and crossing the T's on a contract. That's right. Because what you say at the end of the ceremony makes it all legal. It's important if it's going to be a legal ceremony. If it's a vow renewal or a commitment ceremony, two different things. Same concept, but you're not, legally you have to pronounce the couple. So after the couple has said their vows and you have exchanged rings, and maybe there's been a sand ceremony or unity council, now we're coming to wrap it up. You might have some sort of closing prayer. So what you do then is, this is where I actually cue everyone that we're coming up to the best part, the big reveal. And it is the big reveal. It is the best part. And whether you have guests there or not, you want to get the couple just as excited as well. So for example, when Mary and John are getting ready, right? And I'll tell them, okay, now everybody, we're at the finish line. This is the big reveal. So there's a couple of things. So first of all, if there's guests in the audience, I'll address them and say, after the ceremony, after I pronounce the couple, of course, you're going to cheer, you're going to, clap and everything, allow them to exit because we have video going. And they're going to be exiting as well as the bridal party. And then all of you guests will go to maybe whatever room it is, whatever area. Maybe there's a bus that they're going on to a reception afterwards. So remind them before you actually pronounce the couple. And the reason you want to do this is because once you pronounce the couple and everybody erupts, oh, they're excited, they're not going to hear anything you say. So this is what you do, is right before you're ready to pronounce the couple, if there's any announcements, say, okay, I want to remind you, everyone, okay, after I pronounce the couple, allow them to exit so photography can get some great pictures, and maybe the bridal party as well. And then you're going to head over to the bus that's waiting for you. You're going to go up to whatever room it is or whatever reception area. Remind them of that, okay? So then I will look at Mary and John and I'll say, okay, are you two ready for me to marry you? One more, and they'll usually, yes, should I make you wait? You want to throw something in maybe. And then I'll look at the groom, for example. I'll say, okay, now you have to do me proud. You have to make sure you give Mary the biggest kiss and you make everybody uncomfortable. It makes everyone laugh. And the reason for that, the reason you want to do that is you want to make sure that they understand this is not a quick peck. This is a moment. This is a photography moment. This is a videographer's moment. This is their moment. So you want to cue them up. And then I will turn around to the guests if there's any. Even if there's virtual guests, I will acknowledge them as well. And I'll say, okay, everybody, I'm going to pronounce this couple, but I'm going to need you to help me. So listen up. And they'll wonder what's going on. And then after I tell Mary and John to make sure that they're going to kiss when I pronounce them and make it a big one, cue the crowd, I'll say, okay, now, by the powers vested in me by the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you, and then I'll tell everybody, everybody help me. And they'll all erupt husband and wife. And the crowd goes crazy and the couple will kiss and everybody's on their feet cheering. If it is a same-sex couple, I will cue the crowd beforehand and say, I'm going to have you help me pronounce them. And I will have you say wife and wife or husband and husband. Okay, so you can do that beforehand so that when you come to the big moment, if it's the same gender couple, they can have their moment too. And it's important. And then, of course, then the bridal party is going to exit. After the couple exits, you're going to exit. You're going to take your paperwork. You're going to get your signatures on your witnesses, whatever it is needs to do. You're going to check in with the couple and double check that everything went smoothly. And then you're going to go on your merry way, unless you're staying as a guest. So your closing is just as important as your opening. Remember that. So remember, when you're getting ready to close, if there's any announcements, share them. Then cue the couple up for that big moment so that they kiss and it's not awkward. And also cue the crowd up to help you. And that's important as well. So when you put these steps into place, and then after they exit, you know what? The ceremony is going to run so smooth and you're going to feel so good. And everybody's going to be so charged with love because you started the ceremony and you ended the ceremony with so much energy and love that it's going to continue to spread. So in the meantime, I hope you took some great notes. And if you want to learn more about how to officiate a wedding ceremony, not just like anyone, like a rock star, head over to my website and check out my course. And in the meantime, love what you do, especially when your couples say, I do. Have a great day.